bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a loss to the Charlotte Hornets.
You saw the full power of Joel Embiid on display right there. No one was getting in his way.
And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down. That is just next-level speed on that drive from Maxey.
Inside, O'Neal. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. O'Neal's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Maxey feeling it out a bit, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. 6 to shoot. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off, and Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Outside, Suggs. Shaq with the screen. Down low. Embiid with the steal. Oubre outside. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Right side, O'Neal. Now the 76ers on the break. It's stolen by Suggs. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Oubre. Here's Shaq. From down in the low post. It goes. Shaq's got 6.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Tipped away. Orlando trailing here. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Kevin, back to you.
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And how about the force with which the Diesel plays Shaq on attack?
Embiid the screen. And George, here we go. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
George, no good. The Magic with the lead. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Oubre. Banchero left side. Pass to O'Neal. Over Maxey. Again, the Magic score.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Halt the run. Oh, and he misses the dunk. 7-second difference, shot in game clock. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get it easy, too.
Shaq with the screen. With the floater. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And that does it for the first quarter. Magic lead by 8. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Bamba wide open, and he fires. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack.
As break, here come the Magic. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Bamba. Right side Hardaway. Back to Bamba.
An active and alert defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
And it's Orlando with the rebound. Pass to Hardaway. Magic moving the ball around. Count it. Bamba's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And that one's good. Simmons got his first bucket in this one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Drummond, a screen. There's the drive. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
In the corner, Bamba with it. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And the Magic lead by 10.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
And they double up Simmons. Here's Watford. Pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. And it's Drummond missing. Magic leading by 10. It's Hardaway with the drive. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hardaway has got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Outside, Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. Going inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Shaq.
And if you're going to foul Maxey, you better hit him. He is going to be able to make shots through contact.
Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Maxey into the lane. Bona. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense. Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
For three, Oubre. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Hardaway. Over to the left wing. Oubre with the steal. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Bona. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Basket good.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
The three. Edgecombe, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
To the inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Magic making a switch here. The 76ers trailed by 8. Outside, Maxey to the left wing. Now Edgecombe. No scoring in this one. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside Hardaway. In the corner. Bamba with it. To the paint. Here's Banchero. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Banchero's got his second basket of the game.
And how about the footwork and body positioning of Banchero makes him so tough to guard down low.
Back to Maxey. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
To the inside. Bamba. No good on that one. The 76ers trailed by 8. Pass to Maxey. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Magic building up a roster of players who D-up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personality. Thanks a lot, Allie. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you love when Simmons plays with aggression inside because it really forces the D to adjust.
And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline for a young group. That is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
On the inbound.
And on defense, Isaac using all of his height and wingspan, and it really creates a situation where the offensive player is uncomfortable.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Black. Still scoreless. Pass to Bamba. Now Banchero. Edwards defending. Just 2 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The 76ers trailed by 10. Here's Simmons. Makes it off the glass. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Shoots the 3. Bamba's shot is off. Here's Philadelphia. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Edwards got 5 now. Black up top. Here's Banchero. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Back to Black. Back to Banchero. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The 76ers trailed by 6. Outside, Maxey. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Embiid. Black grabs the board. Down low. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Over 7 feet. Big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players. Jump ball call.
Black with it. Here's Shaq. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
And so it... And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Embiid. Rejected by Banchero.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Magic leading by 9. Now here is Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. And he lobs it up. Embiid with the steal. Oubre on the wing. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The quick look, no good that time.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the 76ers with the ball. 11-point game. Pass to Embiid. Looking to end his cold spell.
Some exceptionally physical defense from O'Neal. He loved using that size to shut you down.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Here's Suggs to the middle. Here's O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
And that one's good. Maxey.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal. Embiid there for the rebound. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 9 points. The shot is off.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, he's having a huge night, and so is this offense, just rolling right now.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Magic leading by 10. Outside Hardaway. Here's O'Neal. Doing what he does best. Shaquille O'Neal.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Now George. Driving to the basket.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. It's Hardaway with the fierce move by O'Neal.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Now George. Missed on the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Magic.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Left side Hardaway. No good there. Uncovered, and he trains the J. And And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have to.
We're live, the home of the Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Here with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. You look at Orlando. Now here's Thompson. It's Ingram on the wing. To the middle. Here's Şengün. It's blocked by Shaq. To the paint. Rebound by Smith. And here's Houston. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Now, here is Smith. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. It's Hardaway with the drive. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Almost whenever he wants to, Penny can get to the hoop. He's that good with the rock.
To the inside. Here's KD. Another miss by Houston. First quarter, just over a minute played. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Outside Durant. Oversized. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
And finished off by Banchero.
Banchero shows off his strength and his quickness on that finish.
A slow start here for Houston in this one. Still without a basket in the game. Back to Durant. And a missed late. It's been a quick start for Orlando. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now. He got a little fancy with the fadeaway on that one.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Alperen Şengün gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Pass to Smith. Durant down low. He can't hit that time.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
To stand in terms of emerging young stars, Banchero is very high on that list.
Well, he sure is, Kevin, because he can create shots for himself and his teammates. And as we've already seen in his early years, this guy is at his best in the playoffs, and that's a trait you're always looking for. Well, when you've got a reliable jump shot like Ingram does, you can shoot without hesitation.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Back to you.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. KD's got his second bucket of the night.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Fires from 18. Here's Şengün. Ingram wide open. Hits it from three-point range. Ingram's got 5 now.
Well, you can't give a guy like Ingram a look like that from beyond the arc.
And here is Hardaway. Over to the left wing. And that does it for the first quarter. Orlando out in front. They lead by 5. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
And this Magic team, Greg, hangs its hat on size, on switchability, and toughness.
Yeah, they contest everything and play with real discipline. For a young group, that is uncommon, and it's a big reason they've taken the lead.
Pass to Ingram on the arc. Suggs with some nice defense. Orlando leading by 5. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Now here's Thompson. Hasn't made one yet. Ingram outside. Pass to Ayton. Smith wide open. He fired. Got it from 16 feet.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Driving in. Black, no good. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Thompson right side. Pass to Ingram. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Smith. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. The drive by Thompson. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Smith for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got it all tied up now for the Rockets. Now Black, still without a basket. Inside. Here's Shaq. O'Neal, something else inside. Wow.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Magic making a change here. And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 2. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's Durant. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Black with it. Banchero with the screen. Great D that time from Durant. And here are the Rockets now. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Again, the miss by KD. At the top of the key, Suggs. Here's Banchero. 2 points. That one goes.
And, guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the night here. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with a spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And finished off by Banchero.
When it comes to attacking the basket, Banchero is one of the most dangerous players in the league.
Pass to Eason. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
A putback out to KD. Shoots over Bamba. Durant's shot is good. Durant's got 6.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Magic have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Isaac a screen. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Isaac's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic leading by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Hardaway. To the middle. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Durant in the corner. Over Suggs. In close. Durant gets the bucket.
At this point, you have to think Durant's going to go down as one of the all-time great offensive players. He is on a very short list.
Here's O'Neal.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Durant's shot is good.
And with the right partner, Durant is an unstoppable force in that pick and roll. It's a very high percentage play when he's running.
Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. O'Neal. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. O'Neal's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Ayton. Now here's Ingram. Pulls up on the elbow. Chalk up 2 there. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Amen Thompson, one of the most spectacular athletes in basketball, Coach Ime Udoka said he's so fast and explosive that he has the versatility to attack any matchup. Put a big body on him, he still has his advantages. We can put him anywhere in action, and he can get downhill. Guys?
What an athlete. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise, they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
For the three, Ingram can't get that one to fall. Magic leading by 7. Talent 6'10", GA. Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Here's Ayton, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Ingram missing. Orlando with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Back to Thompson. Ayton in the high post. All sorts of time. Good on the bucket. Ayton's got his first points of the night.
A big reason Ayton went first overall. He's got tremendous skill and can knock down jumpers for a center.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And finished off by Banchero.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
Thompson with the bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now Black. No scoring in this one. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
In for the Magic,
to the inside, Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. It's stolen by Eason. And so it's Orlando bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal...
40.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Ingram outside. Houston moving the ball around. 8 away. Durant's shot is good. That's 12 points for Kevin Durant.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Pass to Şengün. KD with it. Picked up by Suggs. Thompson outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. And Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
It's 2-on-1. Yep, that one goes. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
KD on the wing. Smith outside. Shoots over Black. And Bamba pulls it down. Orlando leading. Here's Suggs. Rebound by Smith. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Thompson outside. Back to KD. Pass to Smith. Here's Ingram. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Ingram's got the lead up to 1 now for the Rockets.
Well, Ingram's very efficient when he gets the ball that close to the basket.
Black with it. And there's the drive. 9 feet out, and it's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Smith. From deep. He drills the three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Isaac throws it down. What an assist!
I tell you what, Isaac's starting to show that clutch gene. He's not afraid and seems willing to put the team on his back.
Timeout. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
2 minutes. All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Count it!
Right there, Ayton stepping up, understanding what this team needs from him.
And here is Hardaway. O'Neal. Cleared away by Ayton. And here's Houston. They're on a 13-4 run. Smith feeling it out a bit. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
A ton of confidence for Banchero. Big moments, no pressure.
Now Durant. Here's Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Strong finish by KD.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot. Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Now O'Neal.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. And it's Houston's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway with the steal. He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. So he gets them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Thompson is double. Outside Durant. Knocked away. Suggs with the steal. Plays it in off the window.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now Thompson. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
So it gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Absolutely need a three here.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's going to happen. How is this thing going to play out?
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.